Good morning, afternoon, Transtastic. My name is Kai. It is Saturday, and this week's topic is about safe spaces. So I thought this was kind of good timing for this topic to come up because not only am I and my girlfriend about to go to the Philly Trans Health Conference, I also attended PFLAG last night. Was that last night? The night before last. So I want to talk about safe communities we can find, and also how I think people can make a community safer, or how you can create your own safe spaces. So for me, a safe space is YouTube, some LGBT groups, and conventions. So first, YouTube. YouTube is one of those platforms that you can make a safe space. You can choose to block out any kind of ignorance, and you can find a community of people like I have on FTM Transtastic who will all support you, who will provide you with information, and I think YouTube has become a very great safe space for queer people and for queer youth. I have conflicting opinions when it comes to groups, because I go to one trans advocate group in my area, and it's called LTA. It's a great group, and I really love it because everyone in there is trans, everyone knows what's going on, everyone's going through the same thing. My one problem with the group is that there is not a lot of younger people in it. It's mainly for the older generation, which is fine, but I would like to meet people who are closer to my age. Also, sometimes I have difficulty going to groups because it's a space for everyone to share, which I do believe is a good thing, but sometimes I just need a happy environment or a happy community to be in. I don't want a more depressing or sadder toned area, because everyone's talking about their experiences, and since it's a trans group, a lot of people have very negative experiences, which is fine, and I think we need to definitely have areas for them to talk about that. I just wish that there was a place where I could meet other queer people, we could talk about serious things, but also keep, a lighter type of communication going. And then the last safe space that I found is conventions. And I'm not just talking about trans conventions, because I don't know of many, and the Philly Trans Health Conference is the first I've ever even heard of. But my friends are into cosplay, and I think I posted a video about this on my YouTube forever ago. And they go to conventions where they dress up, and honestly, conventions are amazing. Even though I'm not into cosplay or anime or really understand that group of people, going into the convention with them was a 3-day convention in Texas, away from the rest of the world, and it was amazing. And I went into it thinking, this is going to be really weird, I don't really understand these people. But when I got there, I learned that it is an amazing community of people. All of them are just socially awkward kids. It's honestly just socially awkward people who never fit in. And I met a lot of trans and gender non-conforming people at those conventions, and it was amazing because most people would ask your pronouns when they met you, not in an awkward way. They'd just be like, hey, what's your pronoun? And you would tell them, and I just think it was a very great inclusive space. So I think that if you do have a chance to go to a local convention, definitely try and go, because you might be surprised. You might meet a pretty cool group of people. I certainly did. And also, people make really easy friendships at conventions, which I really appreciate. So moving on, I wanted to talk about how you can make a space safer, or how you can make and create your own safe spaces. So I think that it's good to create your own safe spaces, and you might not need other people in that safe space. Maybe it's just you sitting in your room for a while, being on YouTube, and just hanging out. I think that you need to know yourself and know what kind of environment you do well around, and if it's being around a lot of other people, then do that. If it's being maybe one-on-one with someone who understands what you're going through, maybe that's your safe space. I think that we just need to create more safe spaces, and specifically I would like more safe spaces for young queer people, because I feel like we need more we need more ways of connecting and realizing we're not alone. That's all I'm going to say on the safe space topic. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I want to say that there's something really, really cool about to happen on my personal channel that I've been editing all week, and that's a thing. Pretty much I'm going to be releasing a lot of videos and stuff, so you should stay tuned and check that out. Please subscribe to FTM Transtastic because we are great